So,
hi everyone.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Hannah.
And welcome back to
the Clearly Clueless podcast.
Hannah, TikTok got banned.
It was the worst 12 hours of my life.
I like how everyone was so dramatic too.
That was so valid. That was such a valid reason to be upset. Because I love TikTok. Oh my God. I remember there was a bunch of TikToks out at that it was gonna get banned at 8:30 or 8:30 our time. Mm-hmm. I don't know what time it was from us, but 8:30.
Yeah.
And then it didn't get banned, and then 30 minutes later it actually got banned. So we were not prepared for it to get banned right at 9. It was horrible.
I lived in denial for about 3 weeks. I'm not even joking, and I didn't take any precautions. I didn't like save all my favorite videos to my camera roll. I didn't do anything. I was like, no, it's not getting banned. They wouldn't do that. Anyway, so 30 minutes before the ban, I was literally going through all my 10,000 saved videos and saving them all to my camera roll. And now my camera roll is maxed out and I need to delete them all now. So I'm wasting about an hour of my life doing this.
Literally. I saved 100 Billie Eilish edits, truthfully.
Literally.
Truthfully saved my
mine's
camera
not Billie
roll.
Eilish, but.
But I saved so many videos and stuff. And now I don't need them to be saved. But now I guess they're just in my camera rolls. I'm not complaining. But.
It might get bought out.
Yeah,
TikTok's gonna get bought out.
TikTok doesn't want to sell.
Well, now,
but now I think Facebook Meta owns it or whatever.
Well, what Trump was saying was that he's open to a deal that where U.S. takes 50% of it. He's has a lot of wiggle room.
Right.
So.
Well, because the owner of TikTok likes Trump or whatever. He is a Trumpier because he reposted TikTok or whatever, and he was at his inauguration. He was at the inauguration, and there's a bunch of edits to this one Hamilton song, and it's called "The Room Where It Happens," and it's about you know what I'm talking about. And it's his not Hamilton. It's the TikTok guy, Trump, and the Meta guy or Facebook guy or whatever. And it's what happened because people's For You pages have been messed up and stuff, and Facebook now has a TikTok account. Mm-hmm. Instagram already had a TikTok account, but Facebook has an Instagram or a TikTok account now, which is sus, and it's
I think that TikTok sold to Meta.
Me too.
Or actually no. I saw something that says that TikTok did not sell to Meta because right now Meta is going under its own lawsuit, and so if it did get half of the company, the lawsuit is trying to get rid of everything Meta or something. It's a weird law. I wish I could explain it well.
Right.
So Meta's in a lawsuit that's trying to get rid of all its platforms and trying to prove that it's not a good, it's taking your information or whatever.
Right.
And so if they added TikTok to that, then TikTok would they'd lose tons of money if they just bought it, and they'd lose, and then the conclusions are going to come out pretty soon. So it's not worth them buying yet.
I see.
Until they know that they're not in that lawsuit. So technically Meta's not involved yet.
All right. That makes sense. But on TikTok, have you seen how people are searches that you want to search are getting blocked?
Yes.
Like that one Taylor Swift song. Did you see everything about that? The smallest man who ever lived.
That one's getting what?
It changed to the smallest woman who ever lived because everybody was doing edits of that song with Trump in it. And so then it got if you search it right now, it won't say man, it'll say woman. Isn't that crazy? I looked at it, actually happened. And some it's the banned things are in favor of Trump and Elon and all of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's
no, I remember someone was typing in captions and it's
yes, I saw that the hashtag.
Biden, F anyone else. Then you're trying to put F
Trump and nothing. So it's they're all on Trump's side, which is it's just crazy to me. It's they've worked out some sort of deal, and I want to know what that deal is so bad. I just want to know.
I need the inside information.
I want to be in the room where it happens.
If this tool becomes a propaganda for the Trump campaign, I'm leaving.
Period. Literally.
I don't want to get political, but that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Anyways, but
did you see the dance team?
Oh my God, UDA Nationals. So for those of you who don't know or aren't dancers or whatever, UDA Nationals is all the college dance teams. They don't have any competitions. They just have this one big competition in Florida, and it just happened last weekend or this week. I don't know. Last weekend, basically, and it's huge, and all of the college dance teams go there, and it's crazy. And
it's the dance Super Bowl.
It's the dance Super Bowl, basically, and there's two of the two best teams. I would say most people say are University of Minnesota and Ohio State University or something. I don't know, Minnesota and Ohio, and those are the two best dance teams or whatever in their category, which is the best category, and so they battle every year, and
no way people don't know that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Some people don't understand it. But personally, Minnesota's dance, in my opinion, okay. So there's like two main categories. There's jazz and hip hop, or not jazz and hip hop, jazz and pom. And there's also hip hop, but not all the schools do that. But most schools do jazz and pom. And Minnesota's jazz, in my opinion, was so much better than Ohio's jazz. And Ohio won. And I don't think they should have won jazz because it was really cool. The choreography was cool and it was like different. But Minnesota's was so much cleaner, and it was just so good, and the story was there, and it was just so amazing. And they should have won.
The one I feel like ain't no way people like, maybe this year you haven't heard of it, but last year that dance thing was so big because it was Ohio. What was that song?
My Way.
Yeah, I Want It My Way, and they would like throw their jackets on. That was actually like one of the best dances I've ever seen. I got like chills watching it. I don't really care for dance.
That dance was really good. But there's like
I do think, well, with jazz, what is like the technique that you're like? So for Minnesota, it looked a lot like lyrical moves, right. And then Ohio looked more like jazz.
Like jazz. Well, because it's just jazz category, and it's anything. It's just like really anything. Yeah, but me personally, I think Minnesota was so much better this year. It was just like so good, and like such a like it was so good. It was so good. And Ohio messed up their turns in prelims, which is like the first round that they do, like so bad. Like a girl felt like the whole like side, they were just like not together, and they changed the turns for semis, and they were still a mess. And then for finals, they finally got it together and like did them good. But like but Minnesota was like consistently good the whole time. And the only thing that happened for Minnesota was in finals, there's like a lift at the beginning with the boy, and they like didn't catch him all the way, so it just like he did like a cartwheel in the air, but it like they should have. I will die on that hill that they should have won. It was
facts
so good. Everybody go look up on TikTok right now. Minnesota Jazz 2025.
And then look at Ohio.
And then watch
Jazz.
Ohio's too.
Leave your opinions.
Comment down below which one you think is better, because personally I like Minnesota Jazz better. And Minnesota won Palm, which is good. Minnesota's Palm was really. I love Minnesota's Palm, but
I like the anyways.
Yeah, and.
Did you see? I immediately got back on the app after it got banned, and I just see James Charles on my For You page. It's like, guys, I think I figured out a way to get back on TikTok.
Yes, I saw that. He posted that on Instagram.
He's like, don't let the feds know I'm here. And he's like hiding under. I love James Charles. He's so funny.
He's so like cancelable or whatever, but like I just love him so much. So like iconic. I just love him. He's so funny.
Like everyone who's been in the spotlight for long enough gets canceled. Like
somehow.
I like trying to think of someone who hasn't been canceled.
I know, like everyone's been canceled. Billie Eilish. No, people try to cancel her.
Well, everyone like at least has a attempt of cancel.
Yeah, a cancellation attempt.
Yeah. Did you have any experience with trying to get TikTok to work for you?
Yes. After I saw James Charles' video, I was like, okay, if James Charles can do it, I can do it. So this is what I did. I went on a private browser, like on like search, like Safari or whatever. Went on a VPN to Canada. I made a Canadian email. I made a Canadian like WhatsApp or whatever, so I could put my phone number in there as Canadian. And then I was starting to make my Canadian TikTok account, and then I got tired and had to go to bed because I had a 12-hour dance day the next day. But I was really close to getting it. And then TikTok came back, thankfully. But I was about to have a Canadian TikTok.
Honestly, I'm going to do that too. I can't live without TikTok.
I love TikTok.
It's like actually like, I don't know if it's as bad as an addiction, but I'm just saying, what are they thinking? Because have you seen when addicts like go through withdrawal and they don't get their fixings? Like that's going to be 180 million Americans.
Million?
Billion?
Million. Is it? No.
What?
I think it's million. You said
maybe
million. But the amount of times that I opened the TikTok app when and I didn't even think about it. I like opened it and I was like, no, it was terrible. I literally didn't like have anything to do in those hours. It was so bad.
I like try to move to Instagram Reels and
Instagram Reels are so mean. Everybody's so mean on Instagram
they're so funny, but they're really mean. I'm scared to post on Instagram. I don't like posting on Instagram. No. Same with YouTube Shorts a little bit.
YouTube Shorts are mean on too.
Yeah, everyone's just mean.
Yeah, TikTok is our safe space.
Yeah, TikTok is like our haven. Yeah,
I love TikTok.
Guys, we just had to cut that out, but I get scam calls all the time. Like, I'm not even joking. All the time. And they think I'm this dude named Anthony. Yeah. Anthony, if you're out there, reclaim your number. I want them out of my life. Thank you.
Shout out Anthony.
And isn't that the same dude? I'm not for 2 years. I've gone the same, and they think I'm Anthony. And we like search up because they like tell me his address and they like tell me this like like, I know his medical problems because his doctors now call me and are like,
Yeah.
So we've heard about your pulmonary health. Do you need any help with that? Thank you. No, I'm okay. Or like a lot of mortgages. Like, you have a lot of mortgages out, Anthony. You should probably get that paid.
Right. Like,
I'm really getting stressed about
Anthony man is, but he needs some help, I guess.
Also, if you're that retirement home that keeps calling me, I'm not a grandma. Please stop calling me.
You keep getting called by a retirement home?
Yep. You ready to retire yet? No, that's not what they say, but okay.
Right,
Anyways,
right.
I love prank calls. They're my favorite thing ever.
Period.
Did you hear the It Ends With Us drama?
No.
Okay, so do you know who Blake Lively is?
Isn't that the lady in it? The like lead?
Yeah, she's the lead. She was in Gossip Girl, and she was getting a lot of hate for her role because an interviewer came out and like said like, this has almost made me quit interviewing. So basically the interview saw that she was pregnant, and she was pregnant at the time, and she says, oh, I like your little baby bump. Or like, I love your little baby bump. And then she goes, I like your little baby bump. And turns out that the interviewer miscarried like a few months ago. So yeah, that's a little soft spot. And she was just a jerk to her that whole time.
Right.
So then Blake Lively saw the bad press she was getting. So she ends up, after the movie comes out, she sues her co-star who played the abuser in the film for like a sexual assault, like physical abuse, like emotional abuse, like just like a whole like 50-page like lawsuit. Like, I'm not even joking. For like, I don't know, like 200 million. I don't know. It's somewhere around there.
Right.
I might be way off, but yeah. And so that was like a huge deal. And then everyone's like, oh my God, like, and apparently, you know, all the bad press that she was getting, like with the baby bump thing, and like how like she was like, bring your florals to It Ends With Us. Apparently that was all staged by her co-star to sabotage her, to get her reputation to the ground. That makes sense.
Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, that's what she's suing him for, and all the stuff that happened on set. Plus that she was like defamation is trying to bring her to the ground and like conspired against her. So then he claps back, and she had like proof. She had like text messages. So everyone believed her for a solid month that like she actually was like a victim.
Right.
Because there were text messages of them being like, oh my God, I can't believe they don't believe her. Like, this just proves that people will never believe women, blah, blah, blah. And then the dude comes out and actually says, no, she took that out of context, first off. And second off, I'm going to sue her now. Oh, so now the dude who was the abuser in the movie is now suing her for defamation.
Right.
And I think the same, now he's claiming that she was actually the abuser in the set. She was the one that was yelling. She threatened people. She like was chaotic, and he never like sexually assaulted like anything. So, and then he like released more statements of the clips that she took out of context, like the text messages, and it turns out that maybe that he actually wasn't. This is gonna be like the new Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh my God.
So
okay, I don't even know what that was. All I know, I just remember that they were fighting, and we all were on Johnny Depp's side.
Yeah,
but I don't know what it was
fun
about.
Fact. The lawyer who was on Johnny Depp's side is now on, I think,
Luigi's side.
No.
Oh.
No, that's Menendez, dude.
Do we have any updates on the Luigi thing?
Luigi or Menendez?
Luigi.
Luigi is in the same prison as.
Like, is he just in? Like, what? Like,
there's no update. There's no update right now. The court's slow. He's right now in prison with who's the dude that got with the baby oil? P. Diddy. He's in the same prison with P. Diddy right now.
P. Diddy.
And crazy. Menendez brothers habeas corpus got sent back farther, so they're not getting out anytime soon.
R.I.P.
And yeah, and the lawyer who defended Johnny Depp is defending, I think, either the dude or Blake Lively. I don't know which one, but he's part of this again. Yeah, so like, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be another big like shababble.
Shababble. A big shababble.
Yeah. Do you want to? You don't know anything about the Johnny Depp or Amber Heard
situation? I don't remember
situation?
what that was.
She was. He was like. She claimed physical abuse against that he abused her sexually, physically, and then he said no, I didn't, and then it was this whole thing, and no one ended up believing her because she won in. Okay, so in the UK, she won the case against this abuse, and that she like should get money from him because he abused her, whatever. They need to get divorced. And then they bring it to America to get it live streamed because they're said, no, we're bringing this to America and we're going to see what people think there.
Right.
So they do a retrial there. And the America thinks that actually, no, Johnny Depp is in the right.
Right.
So now everyone like is on Johnny Depp's side.
Right.
I think like they both probably abused each other. Because you remember she pooped on his bed. Did you not see that? Well, this is alleged, but he stated that like in his testimony, he stated that he came home from work one day And Amber said she left him a nice surprise. He looks on his bed and there's poop on the bed. Literally like a fat crap on his bed.
I did not hear about that.
You don't remember? I loved watching the clips. And like, do you remember the clip that was like, my dog got stung by a bee, and then she started bawling and crying. I don't know why she was crying. And everyone was accusing her of putting like fake like stuff to make her cry in her tissues, because all the time she was going like this to make her cry. They didn't think that it was sincere. So I really don't know. He won the trial. I don't really know if she was telling the truth, because she claimed she was like,
yes, yes,
like really bad,
right?
But then Johnny Depp also had a cut off finger from her, so she like they were in a fight with a bottle and she cut off his finger.
Oh, cute.
I went in this. This was an interesting trial. I love watching.
I don't remember.
Trials.
I never like.
Really?
I don't. Yeah, I never like watched any of that like stuff. Like I never.
I love watching trials. I've watched like 6 hours of the Menendez brothers trials.
You just sit there and watch?
I'm not joking. I put on my computer. It's on YouTube.
How is that not boring?
I find trials very interesting. I love watching them. I could spend hours. I've watched 6 hours of the Menendez trials. I've watched the Johnny Depp trial. I just love watching them. I hate that I like that though, because that probably means I like want to be a lawyer, and I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be a doctor.
Pick a struggle.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I don't want. No,
you don't,
I'm so glad I can dance, because I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to have to do anything like smart.
I want to state something on that.
Go ahead.
Well, this is controversial take.
Oh God.
You might have to cut this, but I don't get how like people aspire to be stay-at-home moms.
We've talked about this, not on the pod, but like we've talked about this.
Is that too controversial? Like I mean, like that can be your calling, I guess. But maybe I'm just really like, no, like do something with your brain. Your life doesn't begin when you have kids. Your life begins when you have a career, and no man defines you. Don't have kids with a man for him to hold you down.
I think it's just because we don't like
men.
Yeah. No, I think it's just like we don't like we like to do things on our own.
Like,
you know what
individual.
I mean? Right. Like I feel like we like to like do things on our own. I feel like, you know,
we're just more independent.
Like you'd rather like provide for yourself.
Yeah.
See, now for me,
you will not catch me a man providing for me right now. I'm stating that right now. You hear me? I'm working my butt off.
It's gonna cut to 30 years later, and Emily has a husband who's doing everything for her.
No, I'm working my butt off. You guys don't even know.
I love that. But I mean, I'd be fine with having a man take care, like do things for me, so then I could go do what I wanted to do, because like I want to dance, and so like that doesn't always.
But you'll be successful.
Well, yes, but that I better be. But that doesn't like always make a bunch of money, and so like I would be fine having a man give me money so I could go do what I love. You know what I mean? But I would not want to just be a stay-at-home mom. I feel like I just get crazy. Bored.
If I don't end up helping someone with my life, I think that'd be really terrible. I feel like, okay, like I have a really boring job.
To like help people.
I have a really boring job right now. I mean, I don't really work that much, but I still work, and I'm so bored. And some people there do it like full time, and I'm like, how do you sit there and do that for your whole life? Like, how do you sit there knowing that you're not helping people, you're not, like, people are suffering and you're not doing anything about it? Like, you're not making a difference.
Right.
Like, I don't get that.
I don't want to make it. I don't care.
Well, I don't want to make, like, a huge difference. I don't want to be, like, Martin Luther King, but, like, I just want to, like, help, like, in my ways.
I love that. I'd rather help, like, animals. I don't really care about people. That's so real. I love animals. Like, I always feel bad for, like, animals and stuff. I don't really care about people.
I would want to be a vet, minus the part where you have to put the dog down. I can't handle that.
No, I'd get too attached to all the animals, and then, like, bad things. Yeah, no.
Nope. What's the worst thing that you've ever baked?
What?
Like, cooked.
Baked?
Baked.
It sounded like you said maked, so I was very confused.
That works, too. You can make it with an E. I meant an M. I'm sorry.
Maked is not a word.
What?
Made.
Facts. Well, I said baked, and then I said, oh, well, you can just replace the B with an E. I don't know where the E came from, but I meant M. But maked isn't a word, it's made.
I feel you. I have no idea. What's the worst thing you've ever made?
I burned cookies.
I burned cookies.
I burned cookies. Oh my God. I feel like you're like, would be a bad cook.
I'm an amazing cook. I've never made you food before. How would you know?
I think there's a reason for that.
What? During, like, COVID, all I would do is bake. I love baking.
Baking makes me angry.
You don't think I'm a good chef?
No.
I'm so good at cooking. Do you actually not think that?
I don't think you're
I'm actually good.
I'm not a good chef either.
I'm actually good.
It's okay. You don't have to be in denial.
I'm good! I am. I'm actually good at cooking.
What's the best thing you've ever cooked?
Well, I like baking more. But, like, I make cakes and stuff.
Yeah. Good amda cake you made.
I didn't make that.
That's the sarcasm.
Oh. I was about to make a vegan cake. That sounds horrible.
What about...
But, like, I used to, like, bake all the time during COVID. I love baking. And I'm good at it. And I'm good at decorating. Are you? No. That's what I thought. How about them apples?
Who has 20 missing assignments right now? The good baker? The person who gets their homework in. Sorry.
What does that have anything to do with baking?
Just saying I'm better at grades. See, this is my insecure little ass coming out when someone insults me like, well, I have better grades than you. You don't get straight A's, do you? Yeah, sure, you can bake a cake, but anyways, yeah, my parents didn't trust me with the microwave or the stove for at least, like, till I was, like, past middle school. I'm not joking about that. One time, my mother has, like, superstitious, like, just, like, intuition because I made mac and cheese one night, and I forgot that you're supposed to shut off the stove. So it was, like, 12 a.m., and the stove's been on for about 5 hours now. It's that high, too. Because
oh, my God, like, the stove, that's crazy.
Anyways, and she just woke up at 1, and she, like, came downstairs, and she went straight to my room after. She's like, Emily, you didn't shut off the stove. I goes, what? And she's like, the stove needs to be shut off. I was like, oh. And she's like, I was like, how did you know that I didn't shut it off? You were to bed at, like, 9 p.m. And she goes, I just had a dream that you burned the house down. Thank you, Mother.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine if you actually did burn the house down.
I'm so scared of, like, my house burning down. When you were little, did you plan a little exit route for you to go? Really?
I don't really care.
Whoa.
I feel like the chances of your house burning down aren't very
I'm
high.
so stressed about that. Like, when I was little, I would sit in my bed late up at night and, like, plan, like, an emergency route if my, like, I was putting scenarios in my head where I'd have to jump off the roof of the second floor to make sure that I don't get hit by the fire. And I was, like preparing the window to make sure I could chuck my dog through it.
I feel like you were, like, a very paranoid kid. I did not think
like,
about that.
Robbers. Like, if I had the lights on, I don't know what it was with me, but if I, like, had the lights on past 9 p.m. in my downstairs, I'd freak out because I thought that meant the robber would come in. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's... You remember the Disney Channel commercials where they were like, you guys need to pack an emergency bag?
No.
And they'd get a suitcase, like the bunk kids, and they'd get a suitcase and they'd put, like, stuff like, so this is what you put in your emergency bag, and they'd put, like, Band-Aids, first aid stuff. You didn't watch that commercial?
No.
That made me extra paranoid. Thank you, Disney. It was like, they know something I don't know.
Yeah, no, I did not do that at all.
Interesting.
Drink of the day. This is Caribou got, like, lavender or something. This is lavender lemonade. It's bomb. I love it.
So you know how, like, people who have tics, when they're around other people who have tics, tick more?
Yes.
Do you think people who stutter and around someone that has a stutter will stutter more because that person has a stutter?
I don't know, Emily.
I was just thinking about that because you don't really stutter, but I stutter, and so then you were just stuttering.
I stuttered? Oh, I did stutter.
And then you screamed at the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're thinking that I'm developing a stutter from your stutter?
Yeah, we were, like, bouncing off each other. So, guys, Mac Miller died, like, 10 years ago.
Isn't that guy that Ariana Grande dated?
Yes. Now she's dating Ethan Slater. Yes. Oh, I need to talk about this. Ethan Slater and who look alike, Hannah?
I don't remember what his name is. Zuckerberg?
Yes.
I
saw photos of him at the inauguration. I was like, oh, twins.
I feel like they sort of look alike.
No, they look
like
alike.
Their features look alike, but Zuckerberg's face is, like, longer. And, like, don't mind me, guys. I was sick. I think I had laryngitis because yesterday and the day before, I had no voice at all. Like, the day before, I could, like, sort of talk, and yesterday, no voice at all. Let me find a video of me trying to talk yesterday.
She sounds like a smoker. Like, imagine JoJo Siwa, dream guest on my podcast. That's what she sounds like all the time.
Like that. It was really bad.
It was really funny. I
just told Jeff. I showed Jeff the video.
Dream guest on my podcast.
That was me trying to talk yesterday.
Like at our full volume. That was worse than after she just lose her vocal cords when she talks too much or screams too much.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That was worse than when I saw you at Billie Eilish because day 3 or whatever you were.
But
over.
like I didn't even I wasn't even yelling or anything. Like I think I just got like laryngitis or something, and so I literally could not talk at all. It was horrible.
I hate being
I think I have nodes, which is like on your vocal cords. There's like a bump, and it's from like overuse and stuff. And I used to like sing and when I used to do theater. And when I did theater, I did not know how to like take care of my vocal cords. I would just like kind of like go crazy and like not like deal with it. So I think I might have that because I just lose my voice all the time.
Is that like herpes for your vocal cords?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it is. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm glad my voice is back, thankfully.
I'm so glad that I never had braces. Like I had Invisalign, which is probably a little worse, but I hate the lisp that braces cause. Like the high five. My name's Emily. Like no one wants
everyone
to hear
who
that.
has braces.
I'm sorry. That's right. Okay. Never mind. You guys sound really good, and I think they look really good. And you don't look like a metal detector in your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm in a bad mood today, so I hate on people with braces. I swear.
I had Invisalign. I love my Invisalign.
I love my Invisalign. What was that? Yeah, I had Invisalign. Yeah. Lost my retainer, so now my bottom teeth are crooked, but my top 3 are straight. I got. You go. I don't want to talk about any of that. See, I got banned from my orthodontist.
I got banned from Roblox last night because I called someone a fatty.
I got banned because I called someone horizontally challenged. I thought that was a clever insult. I also told them that they didn't have a dad and that there's a reason that their dad left them. No, I can't say that. No, I'm going to sound like a mean person. They insulted me first. They said my dress to impress outfit didn't look good. So I said their dad left them and didn't look back. I'm sorry. And
one time, back to the tooth thing. I have fake. My 2 front teeth are fake. They're not real. My top 2, because one day I was riding my bike down my street, and you know when you like are going down a hill. You know when you're going downhill, you like don't need to pedal. While I was pedaling, and it's not really like a hill, it's just like a slight little decline, and I was pedaling, and my foot got caught in my front wheel, and I did like a chin stand with my bike still attached to my feet, and I like broke my teeth, and I've had to get them redone like a million times, and I had like 3 root canals on. It was terrible, but yeah, my front teeth are fake. Fun fact, actually really, really sad fact.
I got banned from my orthodontist. Screw you. I'm not commenting on why I got banned. I just got banned. My whole family got banned, actually.
How do you get banned from an orthodontist?
That's for me to know, not for you to know.
Then why would you bring it up?
I just think people need to be, like, I need to assert my dominance. Like, yeah, that's right. I got banned. You guys better watch out.
Okay, well, we're going to wrap up today's episode. What did we learn today? That we're so glad that TikTok is back.
I'm sorry.
Blake Lively and that guy are having a lawsuit.
I was gonna, just like sometimes words flash in my mind and I just need to say them, but it was, I wanted to say, I'll say them. Okay. Hannah is a poopy butthead. It needed to say it. It just kept it being in my head. I needed to say it.
You're a poopy butthead.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry for today's episode. We love you guys. Please follow on everything. TikTok while we still have it. Instagram, YouTube, subscribe down below. Yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys next week. We love you guys. Bye.